So, hey guys, Kashtira has dropped recently, so I've been wondering, what can we do with Kashtira? Kashtira. Kashtira. Damn, that's funny. Anyway, Kashtira. So, Kashtira right now, we only have a few Kashtira cards, so we have Kashtira Fenrir, and then we have Ogre, Unicorn, Rise Heart, Birth. I guess we can play like 2 Birth, why not? And then we have Shangri-Ira, and then honestly, even if we play maxed out copies of every single Kashtira, it's just 17 and 3. Because I guess Fenrir. Even if we didn't, that would be 18 and 3, which isn't that much better, I guess. It's whatever. And I believe Shangri-Ira has no hard ones per turns, does it? Oh, never mind. It has a hard ones per turn on the standby effect. Well, okay then. That's fine. So let's start off with what might be good. So people are trying different things right now. Whatever. We're just vibing. So let's see. Actually, wait a second. Oh wait. That actually works, doesn't it? This is not a mandatory effect, of course. Target one face-up card your opponent controls, bash it face down. Do we need Fenrir? I mean, what does Fenrir add? It adds a Kashtira monster from your deck to your hand. Oh, we're cooking. So I just realized something interesting. Very intriguing, very intriguing. So if we have Fenrir, I guess we can use that to add Unicorn later. Potentially. But we probably want Unicorn and Fenrir both. I just realized there is one deck that actually works pretty well with this. In a pretty strange way. So we have Dark World actually. And let's fix this up then. Do we need Ogre? You know what? We'll play Ogre for fun. So we'll do Danger Dark World Kashtira. So at first you might be thinking, huh? What's the point of this? Right? Oh, whoops. Didn't mean that to do that. So what's the point of this? Does this do something? Yes, it does do something. So let's do, I don't know, like this first. We're gonna adjust the ratios a bit more later. And then we'll put in all of our Dark World cards. And it's not super clear why you would do this just yet, right? So let's see. When do you get locked into XYZs? Okay, this doesn't lock. This does not lock you. This does not lock you. Rise Heart locks you, right? For the rest of this turn. Alright, that is fine. So then we do 3 of you. 2 of you for now, and then we'll do archives. 1. I guess 1 archives is fine for now. And then we don't really care enough to play Beige, honestly. Let's do 3 of these. 3 of these. We won't bother with Brow right now. I'll figure it out later, though. 3 of Genta. Genta is crazy. Surly, 3. So, do you guys see where this is going? If you don't, I don't mind explaining, you know? So, just like right off rip, this doesn't seem super significant. And I also forgot to put in Rainbow, which is fine. I don't mind going over, let's see, we don't really mind going over like 30 here. Or not 30, 40 here. So, let's see. Rainbow. Rainbow. Where's my rainbow? Ah, there are my rainbows. So, it does not look apparent what we're doing here right now, right? So I'll explain it to you guys pretty simply. We have Kashtira Unicorn here. So, Kashtira Unicorn. This does have a hard once per turn on these effects. So, with Unicorn, what we can do is, if we have Unicorn on the field and we special summon Ceruli to our opponent's field, pretty simple. Ceruli will trigger, and we look at their extra deck, and we banish a card face down. And then next turn, we will simply do the same thing. It is that simple. That is all we need. That is all we want. And maybe I drop Rysar down one more. I'm not sure. But even if we end on just this, not the worst thing in the world, you know, just having like Shangri-Ira. With like one Kashtira back row, probably okay. I think 2 Rysar's honestly fine, right? We'll see how we open here. We go Unicorn, and then this allows us to add a Kashtira spell from our deck to our hand, and then we'll add, I guess, Kashtira Birth. And this allows us to also special summon one of your non-XYZ Kashtira monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. So that makes Unicorn pretty great because we can play Hope Harbinger, you know? Hope Harbinger? Whatever. So we'll probably set Archives here, I guess. And then activate, I don't know, Danger Nessie. Let's say, I don't know, Nessie discard Mothman, draw again. Discarding either Snow or, like, Kashtira Unicorn, doesn't really matter. So then Snow, add Genta Genta. Effect, add a copy of the Gates of Dark World. And then we'll probably, I don't know, banish, special summon, whatever. And we do have 2 7s as well, so we could already have set up Shangri-Ira, and then we still have a Unicorn in our hand. So we can just find a way to discard it later. But actually, that allows us to archives. So we draw like 3, 1, 2, 3 cards. And then we can probably set something fun up here. So we discarded Snow, add Genta, okay, and then we added Gates, banished that, so we should have Unicorn, Nessie, and then Kashtira Birth. So that's great. So it's those 2. And then we no longer have Mothman in the hand. So then, I don't know, let's say, what do we do? Rainbow, Grapple, and then we have Ceruli. So it kind of stops there. We discarded Grappa for no effect, obviously. But we activated Archives, right? So we can discard a card right here. So we can discard any one of these. So we can do Ceruli, actually. Ceruli might be okay. Yeah, Ceruli is the play, actually. So we do discard Ceruli, discard Rainbow effect. That will allow us to add, we'll go with probably Lucent, right? And then from there we can do like Rainbow special summon. Let's see. I can't special summon Genta because I already special summoned Genta this turn. So we can do like special summon Snow. We can return Snow. We have yet to normal summon. So we can return Snow to our hand, and then special summon like Rainbow, and then special summon our first copy of Grapha that should be in the graveyard now. And then we can summon Akashic, which I haven't put in the extra deck yet, and that will allow us to return more cards if we want. But that doesn't get us anywhere, does it? No, wait, it does, because we have yet to activate the effect of Dark World Archives. So we can do a discard there, and that'll allow us to discard our copy of Snow that we should have in our hand now. And that's great. And we still have Kashtira Unicorn kind of just stuck in our hand. But we also have Danger Nessie on the field, so technically we could have put Danger Nessie back into our hand depending on how we played zones. So return like Nessie and Ceruli and extend from there. And yeah, it goes pretty hard, actually. And of course we can add the fusion spell with like Snow at some point. And the fusion spell can just discard whatever. So we could use that to discard Kashtira Unicorn, summon back Shangri-Ira, and then next turn, during main phase, we can instantaneously go like fusion summon Greffa, discard Ceruli, and then we can do some more funny things and banish another card from our opponent's extra deck, assuming like we might even go like Diablosis instead of like Shangri-Ira, honestly, to banish a card from our opponent's deck. So we banish like 3 of their monsters face down, right? And then of course Diablosis effect to banish, right? Yeah, so Diablosis effect to banish our opponent's deck face down. So that'll be like, what is it, like 1, 2, 4. Is it like 8 cards we banish face down total from the deck? That's not bad at all. And we also banish like 3 of their extra deck cards as well. Technically, if we do have enough 7s though, we can get both Diablosis and Shangri-Ira, which is fine. So this is playable enough actually, so that's fine. Honestly, I'm not too upset about this. So we have Kashtira Fenrir. Kashtira Fenrir can add stuff. That's cool, I guess. Special summon Fenrir, add a guy, Genta, Lucent, and we can just sit and wait for now, I guess, right? Let's see, we draw a card. It is Unicorn. Huh. Interesting. We have no way of getting Unicorn onto the field right now, though, right? Yeah. No, we do not. We can summon Rysar, but that doesn't really quite do it. So Kashtira is kind of weird in that regard, I guess. No real way to cycle our Kashtiras here. If we were to add a Kashtira, what would we add here? I mean, I guess I can add whatever. It doesn't really change anything. So then we draw a card, special summon Lucent. Yeah, it doesn't really go anywhere super interesting, this hand, unless like Chupacabra goes crazy, Jackalope goes crazy, second Chupacabra goes crazy. Maybe. I don't know where this goes. Kinda hard if I'm not playing it out, honestly. And then we have like Ogre, probably able to special summon Ogre, and then Nessie effect. I don't know. Also, like, maybe we can Genta put the field spell down already. And then we have 2 shots to draw something, and in this case we would draw like Gold Woo, and then Chupacabra. So, testing hands. Wish I had a way to do that. I can surely test hands with this, right? Just thinking about it hurts me. And of course we have like cards we can play, like the Zombie Vampire. Please. The Zombie Vampire. And then we have let's see. Akashic. Hope Harbinger. Whatever. It's fine. I guess we'll just throw in Apollosa for now, and then, like, Saryuja, sure. And then, actually, I forgot about Ugaris. I guess this is mostly the core. And I guess Muckraker is nice to have, because Muckraker is actually a generic. And this would allow me to bring back, like, my, Greffa, and we actually can remove 1 Greffa. It doesn't really matter to me that much. Is Greffa hard once per turn? You can only use this effect of Greffa, Dragon Overlord, of Darkhold once per turn. Pain. So the important effect is hard once per turn, so I guess you might as well only play 1. But probably functional. The only issue? I don't have the Kashtira cards right now. My pulls weren't that good. If I were to generate them right now, how will we fare? Better than before? It only costs 90, so I only need 3 crafts here, you know, like Rysar, Unicorn, and Unicorn. And then we get our Shangri-Iras and stuff. I didn't really pull that many Shangri-Iras somehow. It's like the world does not want me to have the Kashtira cards, I guess. So that sucks. So people are trying like Adventure Kashtira. I don't know why, but I guess Adventure Kashtira is a thing you can try playing. some people have done like Auroradon Kashtira, where you're just using the Kashtira cards to turbo Auroradon, because you would play like cards like Ascended Thunder as well, and that just works, I guess. But like, I guess you can like, for example, Unicorn add the Haunt spell, and then you can special summon, or not special summon, normal summon like whatever Kashtira monster you have, and then this allows you to wait. You can normal summon Rise Heart, and then you just don't get locked. This is only on special summon, alright. So then you can just make Galaxy Tomahawk and go from there. So those are all potential plays you can do, I guess. And Rise Heart, of course, you can also add off of Rhoda, but we don't really need Rhoda in this build specifically, so I'm not super worried about it, I guess. Maybe we want more like Dugare access, actually. But we can actually make Dugaris with like a Rise Heart, because this is just a 4 anyways. We don't need to turn it into a 7. Oh, we could just do like so much with this hand, actually. This is crazy. We aren't playing any hand traps because it's Dark World. What did you expect? Dark World? The most I can play is like board breakers, I promise you. But anyways, Genta adding gates, and then activate gates, discarding rainbow, and then we'll draw. We add snow, and then since we added snow, well, actually we would do the Kashtira stuff first, technically, but I'm just thinking about this because this doesn't like cycle our hand or anything. But like with this instead, what can we do? Is there anything interesting? I guess we might want, do we want a unicorn first, maybe? We can do like a discard, or like ogre to summon it back with a spell. Oh, I guess that's why you're playing adventure, to discard like your Kashtiras in hand, so you can summon it back with the con spell. Like for, so you can use this as well. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. So let's see. This allows us to add a Kashtira monster. This a Kashtira spell. So we would probably go unicorn first, I think. We don't care about the trap right now. So it's one of these two for sure. I don't want to get locked into XYZs by Rise Heart yet. Since I don't need to, I'd go unicorn first, and then normal summon like Fenrir, and then we can sit tight on Fenrir, honestly. But we can then go Rainbow effect to add a guy, and Snow to add any Dark World card. So then we can also have the option to return Genta to our hand to add another Gates, which is interesting. And we have, of course, the opportunity here to add Gruffa, or we can go for like maybe Dugaris. It's kind of hard to say what the play is here for me, personally. But actually, now that I think about it, what did we do? We discarded this, and then we drew this, so we can't discard Snow yet, actually. I didn't think about that. Right? So we'd have to return Genta, and then we have to add Gates. Probably just banishing Genta again, and then Snow, and then, oh yeah, we draw one more. Rainbow. Okay. And then in this case, I guess we could probably go for, I don't know. We probably still have a Genta on the field, right? So we can just go for Dark World Archives actually is good here, because that gives us a way to discard like Ogre, I guess. And that's like a thing we can do, right? You can also detach on Diablosis to summon a guy back. Ordering. Let's see, what's our next draw though? Archives. Go one more. Chupacabra. Yeah. So even like the we don't go insanely as hard here, I don't think. Unless I have yet to finish my calculations correctly. Yeah, I actually don't know what we're adding off of snow. I guess we can just add another Genta to like thin out the deck of our Gentas and go for our last copy of Gates of Dark World. So we have one more Genta left in deck. And then we can just do some funnies. That's like a kind of play we can go for. We can still link summon as well. Like, we could just make Muckraker, and that's fine. And we can still add, like, Riseheart and make Dugaris, actually. If we summon Muckraker, that's fine. We just have to technically, I guess, summon Muckraker before we summon our Riseheart. We just summon our Riseheart, like, after we do our link stuff, I guess, and that's perfectly fine. This hand, it only works if Jackalope goes hard. Yeah, this is overall a fine deck, though. I don't see anything, like, specific to really complain about this, so overall, a good build, I guess. And yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.